doing? Thank y'all for checking out True Blue Bobbleheads.
We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew.
I am Turbo.
And I am Ben.
And today we're going to go ahead and talk about a bobblehead of a former two-time All-Star.
World Series champion.
Yes, the current Washington Nationals manager.
Dusty Baker.
Dusty Baker. Now, this bobblehead was given away on June 22nd, 2016 at Dodger Stadium.
Sure was. Now we're going to get into the box. Alright guys, so we're going to start talking about the box. So here's the Dusty Baker bobblehead box. This is actually the back of the box. Shows a picture of Dusty Baker. On this side of the box, it shows, a couple stats about Dusty Baker as well. On the front of the box, it shows basically the front, the bobblehead inside, his name Dusty Baker at the bottom. And on this other side of the box, it shows the promotional schedule. And on the top of the box, as I flip it around, it shows 2016 bobblehead number 5 of 10. Alright, so that's the Dusty Baker bobblehead box.
Alright guys, so here's a close look at the Dusty Baker bobblehead. Let's go ahead and start at the base. So at the base it is blue right here with him on the dirt. It does have his name right here, Dusty Baker. Now you can see his cleats. He has an old style stirrups with the cleats. A little flap right there, that's a really cool detail. And you go up, and what's really cool, if you look on the chest, you can really see the detail in the shirt as far as the buttons go. And then underneath his arms, you can see the Dodger logo with his number 12. He's wearing a long sleeve shirt with batting gloves, holding both arms to the bat. And something really, really cool is that this old school helmet that he's wearing. Something that's unique about that old school helmet is that it didn't have no ear flaps. So that's what makes it, really, really cool. So here's the back of the bobblehead. Now you can see it says Baker and then the number 12. Okay. So turn this around a little bit more, and you guys get a little bit better view of the front of Dusty in this bobble. There you go. So that's our look at the Dusty Baker bobblehead.
So the crew rates each bobblehead on a scale of 1 to 5. Each bobblehead starts off with 1 point. The bobblehead has the ability to earn an extra point in 4 different categories.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and rate the bobblehead.
Alright, so the first category we're going to talk about is likeness. So the likeness for this Dusty Baker bobblehead, we're actually not going to give it a point. We don't think it deserves a point. Reason being is we don't think it necessarily looks like Dusty Baker. So for that, it doesn't deserve a point. Don't you agree?
Yeah, deserve is a little harsh. I don't think it's going to get a point. I would say Dusty deserves
softy over here.
A lot of points, but it doesn't look like him. So
no.
I would agree.
Next category.
Alright, next category. Sorry, sir. Alright, so detail. This bobblehead is very good. Another great detailed bobblehead. Mm-hmm. See all the lines. What I like, and actually Ben pointed out because I didn't even realize it, is he's wearing the old school batting helmet. Mm-hmm. What makes this unique? There's no ear flap.
Nope.
There's no ear flap right there. So that's really, really cool detail that I missed that you actually picked up on. So that was really cool looking at the detail. I like the old school stirrups right here, which is, you just see the line. It's not the full sock blue. And even the little flap on the cleat. So very good detail. 1 point.
Awesome. So for the next category, we're going to talk about the pose. So for this pose, for the Dusty Baker bobblehead, we're actually going to give this a half a point. Reason being because, you can go back and look at clips. When he swings a bat, he actually does hold on to the bat with 2 hands all the way through. He doesn't let go with 1 arm, and do a little half swing. So with that being, we're going to give this a half a point.
Yeah, and also too, it's a regular pose. It's nothing special, doesn't really stand out. But it is unique to him. Well, not unique to him, but it's portraying one of his swings. Okay, so the last category we're going to talk about is standout. Does this bobblehead stand out? No, it's just a regular bobblehead. Yeah. So this bobblehead for standout, no point.
No point.
Okay, so that means the overall rating for this bobblehead from the True Blue Bobblehead crew is a
2.5.
That's right, 2.5.
So what do you think? Final thoughts?
Final thought. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first because I'll go. Sorry, you're really this thing. All right. So my final thoughts. It's Dusty Baker. Definitely deserves a bobblehead. I'm glad that they gave him a bobblehead. He was with the Dodgers in an era that meant so much to LA and Los Angeles, and he did so much for the team. So I'm glad that he got acknowledged for that. And it was really cool that, currently in 2016, he's the manager of the Washington Nationals. They were playing the Nationals the night they gave out the bobblehead.
Yeah, so made it simple.
And Dusty's one of those guys. Okay, let's not forget, people, Dusty was a Giant, too. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, a lot of us aren't Giant fans, but that just shows how loved he is to be an ex-Giants manager and be loved by the Dodgers regardless of what team he's with. He could be with the Nationals, he could be with any team, and the Dodger fans love him. So definitely deserved.
Yeah, most definitely. You made a lot of good points on that. You know, to piggyback off of that, for my final thought, you know, he is a true Dodger. You know, he's a Dodger for life. Everybody loves him, and when he comes back to the stadium, he's greeted, you know, such as, you know, and I'm glad that they gave him Bobblehead, considering when he came back with the Nationals, it was just a perfect time to, you know, represent him and give him that glory of giving him the Bobblehead at Dodger Stadium when he returned as a coach. So it was really, really cool. I'm happy that he did, considering all the things he's done for us as a Dodger, winning the World Series in 1981. You know, come on, guys, we got to win one this year, hopefully. So, but like I said, great Bobblehead. I like how it turned out, and glad to have it in our collection.
Yep. That's all, folks.
Yep. See you next time.
Thank you for checking out the True Blue Bobblehead crew. You can also find them on Facebook at True Blue Bobbleheads and Instagram at True_Blue_Bobbleheads, Twitter at True Blue Crew 2, Snapchat at True Blue Crew 23. And remember, stay true, stay blue. We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew.